Well, the snow is almost here. That means people are now getting their cars and plows ready. Ansley Watson is at Quality Car Care in Marquette looking at how folks are getting their vehicles ready. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Well, when that snow comes, people are very thankful for their snow plows. I'm standing in Quality Car Care where we're going to be talking about getting them ready. We're going to talk about how to maintain them, how to repair them, and how exactly do you fit them to your vehicle. Now, I personally may not be completely ready for that snowfall, but that doesn't mean that we don't prepare for it. Stay with us. Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, that'll be a very timely one. Thank you very much, Ansley. And I know while people are gearing up, I know, Cassie, you've been keeping an eye on a lot of people. And welcome back. So if you haven't done so already, it's a pretty good time right now to make sure your snow plow is ready to go before the snow gets here. Ansley Watson is at Quality Car Care this morning to learn more about how to do that. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. There's so much more about plows that I did not even realize, so we're going to learn all about them this morning. Joining me is Jeff Contio, and he's the co-owner here at Quality Car Care. Good morning. So we got two great looking plows beside us here.
We do.
What are the differences? I mean, obviously they look drastically different.
Yeah, one is a straight blade and then one is a V blade. They're both made by Western. That's a Prodigy. And then this is the newest model of the Western's MVP3.
I find it interesting. I mean, they look massive. They look huge. How exactly do you even hook these up to your vehicle?
They're very simple to hook up. They come on and off the trucks very quick. It's just a matter of driving in, pulling up a couple of kickstands, hooking up a couple of wires, and you're good to go.
Well, show us how it's done.
Sure.
Let's go over here to your truck. While you're doing this, you said it's all wiring. It's all mechanical now that these plows.
Yep, they are. They're very simple. Very, you don't have to put a lot of stuff into the trucks anymore. They go on and off real quick. It's just all you do is you pull forward into the plow. Once it's into the plow, you just got to pull up your two kickstands, one on each side. Hook up your wiring, just a couple quick connectors, and then you're good to go. Ready to plow snow.
So whenever you're not using this, do you take this off then, or do you just leave it on your truck?
Absolutely, yeah. They come on and off so easy, and that way you're not driving around with that big plowing anymore. It's a lot easier to get around town when the streets start getting narrow with all the snow.
Now, is there pros and cons to the V-shaped rather than the straight blade?
It's got a lot to do with what you're plowing, whether you're a contractor plowing or plowing a driveway or a big camp road. How hard is it to open up? That's the biggest thing.
You're telling me earlier, this actually, when it hits something, it folds down?
Yeah, there's two different kinds. This is actually a spring trip. When you contact something or hit an object on the ground, this whole plow assembly will actually flip forward, versus on the V plow, it's a trip edge, they call it. The bottom 6 inches of the cutting edge is all that'll pop if you catch an object that doesn't move.
Now, these are pretty large plows. You have them on pretty big trucks. Can you get smaller plows for other vehicles?
Yeah, these are definitely two of our bigger plows that we sell. They make them from everything from your UTV, your side-by-side. They make V-blades, straight blades for those, and then they also, all the way up to your full-size trucks, your mid-size, your SUVs, your smaller pickups. There's wide range.
Later in the hour, we're going to talk about somebody who's never had a plow before and is looking for one, how to fit them to your vehicle. So stay with us.
Yep.
Reporting live in Marquette, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. And it sounds like if the forecast is holding true, you might need...
Welcome back. This morning, we're hearing tips on what to look for in a snowplow that's perfect for your vehicle. Ansley Watson joins us again from Quality Car Care in Marquette to tell us more about it. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Sam. Well, the snow's a-coming, so I guess we better talk snowplows, huh? Joining me this morning is Jeff Contio, the co-owner here at Quality Car Care. Good morning.
Morning.
So we're checking out these two plows that you had hooked up to your trucks earlier this morning.
Yep.
Talked about those, but you can actually, let's check out how they actually work and how they move. It's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah, we can run this one right here.
And which one is this one called?
This is the MVP3.
So basically it's just the plow's wired up through your truck?
Yep, it's all wired into the truck. It's all run by a handheld control in the cab. It's all, they all work really nice, single button use. You can either run the whole plow at once or you can run each piece individually. However you want to run it.
Pretty smooth.
Very simple.
How do you maintain a plow like this?
The maintenance on them is pretty simple. The biggest thing you have to do is your annual maintenance. Once a year you should change the oil on it. Bring it into somebody, they'll check all the connections, grease all the fittings that are greasable, grease all your plugs, your electrical connections. That's the biggest thing, is to keep the connections all clean and working good. because it's not something you want to be messing with when it's snowing.
Right.
Now's a good time to take care of all that.
Now, if somebody's never had a plow on their vehicle before, how do you fit them to the right plow?
The easiest thing to do is come in and talk to us. We'll see what kind of plowing you're going to do. That's the biggest thing. Another thing is what kind of vehicle you're driving. And then at that point, we'll look at all your options. We'll find out what kind of plow you want, depending upon down pressure, no down pressure. You know, that'll kind of guide us into the style plow you're looking for, the make of it, and then from that point, price point. You know, there's lots of different options out there.
And these are beautiful plows. I'm guessing you want to keep them up and going as long as possible. What's the best way to keep them serviced?
It's a good investment. I mean, it's not, obviously they're not cheap, and it's an investment in the vehicle, in the plow. You know, yearly maintenance on them. You know, you can wash them, clean them. A lot of people like to wax them. That's not a, you know, that's a good option too for it. And it is, like I said, it's an investment. It's a big investment.
Now looking over to this other plow over here, what's the difference again between this one over here, this red one, and this black and silver one?
The red one is called the Western Prodigy. It's a contractor plow. It's good for big parking lots and stuff like that. Obviously, it's got to be on a bigger truck because of the weight of the plow. That is virtually a straight blade plow with the box wings on the ends. The other one, the stainless steel plow, is the MVP3. It's a V plow. It's a real popular plow now. A lot of people like that.
Do you have any advice, maybe some do's and don'ts of what to do and what not to do when you're running a plow?
Biggest thing is speed. A lot of people like to get stuff done fast. Not a good idea. You try to keep the speed down, you know, keep control of that plow, keep control of the truck, you know, and don't overdo the plow or the truck. It's not good to do more than what it's designed to do. That's the biggest thing.
Well, Jeff, thank you so much for being with us this morning,
Thank you.
informing us on these snow plows. It's been a great morning.
Thank you.
Thank you. Reporting live, Marquette, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.